Dustin Miller, PolyInnovator.
Hello and welcome to Dustin's Fireside Polycast. So today I wanted to talk about the fact that there's been a lot of guests on the show recently and the overall experience that they have been able to share with the audience here, and myself even too, has been a very enlightening experience. There's been a very interesting development between different episodes and with the Polycast itself, specifically in the fact that because of these interviews, it's what made me decide, okay, 42 episodes that we started out with is enough for the first season. So I actually broke it up into seasons, and so now what I'm thinking is from now on 42 would be the number. For those of you who know the significance of that number, you'll know why, but for the most part I'm going to keep going on the same trajectory. It's just now we're going to add the interviews to it, and I think that with the interviews there's going to be a lot more interesting content. Not to say that these fireside podcasts aren't interesting, but a little bit more different things, more longer form. But we're still going to keep the Omni content, which is the videos that turn into blog posts, as well as these fireside polycasts, and perhaps just down the line too, specific podcasts, polycasts in this case, that are just made for audio. They're not actually made from a video, they're not made from an interview, they are made specifically just for the polycast. I don't do those very often. You'll only been about two of them, the first two in the series, Polycast 1 and 2, and so that's what you can expect. You can expect a longer form interviews, the short form fireside polycast, and then kind of a medium or small Omni content. I don't really know how long those videos could last. The videos that turn into polycasts, they can either be 15 minutes or 30. I don't know. It just depends on how much topic there needs to be talked about. And so I wanted to kind of just give everybody an update, everyone who's listening here, and people who come back in the future to come like, hey, what is this about? And so going on to the future, we have had half a dozen guests so far, and I've recorded almost half a dozen more since then, and we're going to be releasing those out because it's going to take time to make sure the editing's proper and try to get all the audio levels evened out, equalized, and all that sort of thing. So I wanted to make sure I didn't rush it. And so now that we launched the second season, everything's going to be a little bit more slower, more controlled, and spread out. So you can specifically find the new episodes coming up on Tuesdays. Tuesdays are going to be the new day. I can't guarantee a time. I'm sorry about that, but probably in the morning usually. 8 or 9 is usually what I try to either schedule it for or release it manually for. And so if you are excited about these interviews, just look out for that. In the next couple weeks, I'm going to transition it from this multiple times a week kind of thing to just Mondays and Tuesdays, and that's because I had already made a commitment verbally to these people that, hey, it's going to be on this Monday or something like that. So I just want to be a man of my word, so to speak. And speaking of so to speak, on one of the latest episodes, the Walking a Tightrope with David Lowe, there is this kind of little fun thing I was having people do. Since it's the 50th episode, I wanted people to just see how many times in that episode did I say so to speak, and just count it, put it in the comments on whatever platform you're on, or shoot me a message on Twitter. That's it. All in all, I hope that you guys enjoy. I hope that these talks and these podcasts bring you new experiences, new knowledge, and overall just something to gain from it. If you don't feel that way, message me and I'll see what I can do to fix it. If you do feel that way, then please let me know too. I want to hear it. Thank you. Bye.